Hi there, my name is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm an Atlanta area Social Security disability attorney, and today I'd like to present to you my take on the 7 reasons Social Security disability cases are denied. And this could be either administratively by the adjudicator or by a judge. And no particular order, but I just wanted you to know these are the reasons that I see that claims are denied. And obviously, by definition, you should avoid these problems because you want your case to be approved. Reason number 1, lack of consistent medical treatment. If you go into Social Security, either at the administrative level or in front of a judge, and you haven't had medical treatment in a year and a half, you're probably not going to win. If there's a big gap in medical treatment, you're probably not going to win. Social Security will assume if you're not going to the doctor, you're not that sick. And I realize that people say to me, I don't have any money, I can't afford to go to the doctor. It's not a problem. I understand but that's not Social Security's problem. They're going to say you got to find a way to get to the doctor, even if it means saving up your money and going 3 or 4 times a year. You've got to get to the doctor. But not having medical treatment is the number 1 reason I think that cases are denied. Number 2, the absence of a firm diagnosis. There's nothing more frustrating for a disability adjudicator or a judge than to see a bunch of medical records where the doctor's saying, we don't know what's wrong with this person, but they're making complaints that they're in a lot of pain, or they can't move, or they can't focus and concentrate. We need a firm diagnosis. And that may mean you got to go from doctor to doctor to get one, even a provisional diagnosis. But if the doctor is simply saying the claimant, my patient, is complaining of severe pain, but it's idiopathic, we don't know what it's coming from, makes it very difficult for a judge or adjudicator to justify approving a case. So the absence of a firm diagnosis, it makes it very difficult to win. Number 3, absence of objective medical tests to prove that diagnosis. Social Security judges in particular, and adjudicators as well, they're looking for objective evidence. What you say, I'm in a lot of pain, I can't move, I can't focus, I'm depressed, I can't concentrate, that's all well and good, but they want to see something on an MRI or a CT or an ultrasound or an X-ray or a pulmonary function test. They need to see objective evidence. So if you're claiming disability and something that is not objective, can't be documented somehow by an objective medical test, you're going to have an uphill battle. Not impossible, but it's going to be an uphill battle. So the stronger cases are ones where there's objective medical evidence. So the absence of objective medical evidence is a main reason why claims are denied. Number 4, is there a suggestion in your medical record that you are malingering, you're faking it, you're exaggerating your condition, or that you are drug seeking, that you're going from doctor to doctor trying to get narcotic pain medication? Absent any sort of indication of malingering, exaggeration, drug seeking, that will kill your claim. If that gets in your medical record, very difficult to get past that. Doctors pick up on it, and if a judge sees that, it's just as easy to say, I don't believe this person, and it's very hard for a judge to go against what your doctor is saying. So you want to stay away from even a whiff of malingering, drug-seeking behavior. And what that means is when you go to your doctor, be honest about what's going on. If you're feeling a little bit better, saying I'm feeling a little bit better. Some people have the mistaken belief if they go to the doctor, they've got to say, oh, I can't do anything at all. My pain's at a level 10 on a 10-point scale. I feel terrible 24/7. That's just generally not credible. You want to talk realistically about what's going on and really think about how you're going to talk to your doctor, because you're not helping yourself by saying that you're in complete total pain, you can't function, you're in a recliner 24 hours a day. Very rare that people can exist like that, so be very, very careful about overstating what's going on with you. So suggestions of malingering, exaggeration, drug seeking, that will just destroy your case. Number 5, if your medical record documents a mild level of impairment, something that is, it's there, but it's not at a significant level, that's going to make it a really uphill battle to show that you can't do anything at all. So if you are diabetic and your blood sugar is at 150 most of the time, that's probably not going to be enough to move the meter, because, that's just not a severe enough case of diabetes that's going to make it difficult or impossible to work. If you've got a a bulging disc at L3-4, it's just not consistent with that to say that you can't walk at all, you can't sit or stand at all. So you want to make sure that your medical condition is consistent with what you're complaining about. And if it's not, you're probably not going to win. Number 6, and this is a little more subjective, is if the judge, and this is more about a judge, if the judge thinks you're gaming the system, if it looks like you are really not trying to get better, that you have invested in your being disabled. Judges don't like that. They don't like people with an attitude of entitlement. They want people who are fighting the idea of being disabled. So you never want to say in a hearing, by the way, before I became disabled. Being disabled is a legal conclusion for the judge. You don't get to make that decision. And so if you conclude that you're disabled and you believe that you are and you act like you are, it's going to make the judge feel like that you're not trying very hard, and he's going to discount some of the complaints you've got. So be very careful about showing up with an attitude of entitlement. And the number 7 reason why claims are denied has nothing to do with you. It's just you have a judge, again, we're speaking more about judges now, who have an unrealistically narrow vision of what it takes to be disabled. Some judges just don't buy into the concept of disability. They think that unless you are on your deathbed or you've got some sort of a terminal condition, that you are really not disabled. If you really had to work, you could. Not much you can do about that other than to continue to go to the doctor and have your doctor document that you are trying as hard as you can. And that's really the only thing that tends to convince these judges that you are trying as hard as you can despite your medical issues. And that's where unsuccessful work attempts can really go a long way to showing that you are operating in good faith. But some judges just don't buy the idea of disability. Why they chose to be disability judges, I have no idea, but that is a reason why claims are denied. So those are my 7 reasons why a disability claim would be denied. Let me know what you think. If you have any comments, leave me a comment on YouTube or on Facebook. And if you thought this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, like it on Facebook. Again, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel. If you've not already done so, go to my website, ssdanswers.com/Atlanta, and download a copy of and subscribe to my free Secret Swimming Disability Survival Kit. A lot of great information there. It's delivered by email. I think it's 30 installments at this point. I keep adding to it. A lot of really, really helpful information. And if you're not already represented, you'd like me to review your case, please let me know that. You can go to ssdanswers.com and fill out the case evaluation form, and I'll be more than happy to give you my opinion. Again, if you're not currently represented by another attorney. So that's it for today's episode here. And if I can be of assistance to you, please let me know. But otherwise, I do wish you the best. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is Jonathan Ginsberg, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about how to win your Social Security disability case, I'd like to invite you to download my Secrets to Getting Approved Early Survival Kit that I created just for people like you. Currently, I'm making the survival kit available at no cost, and I encourage you to grab your copy now. Some of the topics I cover include: how do I know if I have a case? Is it the right time for me to file my claim? 9 common mistakes that can doom your case. The 3 must-have arguments you use to win your case. And a topic that every disability claimant wants to know: how to avoid trick questions from the judge. If you or a loved one need to win Social Security disability benefits, you'll find the Survival Kit essential reading. Download your Survival Kit right now and at no cost. Just visit ssdanswers.com/survival and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now. And as always, I wish you the best.